for your this invitation. And between I just introducing, it will be passing a video of the part of the work we have been doing. Well, I'm seeing that it's not so good as it should be. Maybe this way better. Okay. The customer is a telecommunication company that wanted to make the most impacting store in the world. They made a European, well, a worldwide RFP, a request for proposal, to several companies in the world. Fortunately, we were 50 kilometers away from their offices, which was good, but that was not the way we closed the deal. We closed because of the technologies and know-how we have. They wanted to make everything very impacting. First of all, it was the CEO of the company was also involved on the project, and the company is the biggest in Portugal. It's Sonai, if somebody knows, and they are connected with France Telecom, and they wanted really to make something very enthusiastic, and they contracted also an architect, Ram Koolhaas, which is a very high-hand architect, nominated as one of the 100 most influent persons in the world by Time magazine. So everything was very, very high-hand, and the requirements were very deep and difficult. Many of the things they asked us to make were something like crazy things that even nobody knew a little more or less how to do it. But the fact is that what they told us is this is to be done, and you have to find a way. But this is, well, you find a way. Okay, we have prepared, in that case, we have prepared. So the company is called Optimus, which is a good positive name. And our company is Displax. If some of you know, we are 5 years from now on business, just working on interactive technologies. We are dedicated in Portugal and Spain. We have local presence in Portugal and Spain, and everything is being made internal in the company. We are about 50 just for the interactive technologies, which is in a worldwide a very few companies making this. So everything is on an R&D base, and then we have obviously the commercial part and graphics and making things. This is an image, and I will focus just on the project. This is an image of the project, not that big part, but this is the store. It has the store has around 30 meters front. And inside it has around 500 square meters. It's located in Porto, and the customer you see in here, it's located in Porto. It's in the north of Portugal, and the shop makes part of a big building. That's the Music's House. It's a new building made for when Porto was the European capital of culture. Some 2, 3, 4 years ago. And what were their needs? They needed to be. The fact is that they are in a market that is very competitive, and they needed to differentiate on the customers on the competitor side. They have. Optimus is a brand that is perceived as being innovative and very young, related to the music. Well, the culture they have is to gather the young people around, and that was also one of the idea of the store, is to bring young people inside, even if they don't want to buy. Even on it's not in the case study, but on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, they have live concerts in a part of the store, and they had really in their mind to make the best concept store in the world. So they contracted, as I told you, the OMA, it's the Office for Metropolitan Architecture, by the Dutch architect Ram Koolhaas, and they're located in Music's house, and we were making the technology, the displays. One of the first thing in the project was to make an interactive facade. It's about 30 meters. We had to make a projection in all this facade. But there was another requirement. It's not only to achieve the projection on the facade. It needed to be transparent during day. So during day, you have to see inside, so that you see that there are people inside. What have we done to achieve that? Because holographic screens were not the solution for this. It would be a nightmare in terms of the costs. So we designed a special, using a standard screen, we printed like a dot screens that we stick dot by dot in that facade, making transparency, and at the same time using projectors, we found a way to get an image, not a high definition image. That was not the intention, but to project on the facade. We used around 87 projectors, and the project is made by these two blocks: the outside, the facade, and the other one that's the experience block. So it's the inside part. What the architects call them the machine. It's where the people go and experience the products they have and the services. So, as I told you, around 22 meters of projection on the window, and the contents are what? We also developed the contents. It's a magma. It's like their logo brand, and the magma is projecting on the window, and when somebody is passing in front of the window, the logo goes after them. So I'm going like this, and the logo is going with me. If I come back, the logo will go back also. And when nobody's there, the magma will be spinning. And spinning means it goes and it rotates itself like a 3D, and giving a total sensation of 3D. It's really, really amazing. You're looking at it, and it really seems that the contents are going to the end of the store and coming out, because everything is transparent, and it's really interesting to see. So this is the effect in a picture of the magma.